Have you ever removed your ostomy stoma barrier from your skin and found that your skin was red and raw and weepy? And you're thinking, how am I going to get my next barrier to stay on because my skin is so weepy? Well, there's a simple procedure known as crusting, and chances are you've got the tools to do it already. All you need for crusting is some type of stoma powder and some type of skin barrier. Now, it can be a barrier pad or a wipe, or it can be a barrier spray. But I do recommend, if you're using this on raw skin, that you use a no-sting formulation, like the Safe and Simple No Sting Spray, or the Calvalon No Sting, or the Brava Skin Barrier Wipe. That's the no sting formulation. Now, to create the crust, it's actually a temporary scab. What you're going to do is take some of your stoma powder and apply it right over the reddened area. And then you're going to just dab it around, smooth it out really, really well. Now, you don't want a really, really thick coating of the powder on there. You want a nice thin to medium layer, and then you're going to take your barrier pad, and I'm using this little sponge type. I fold mine over, and you're going to dab and moisten that stoma powder, okay? So dab, 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 and of course if you wanted to use the spray, you could use the spray on there. I just prefer to do it with one of these little pads. I usually have more control. Now I'm going to fan it dry. I know that some people use hair dryers. I'm not doing that because it's not an evidence-based practice, and so I'm not going to show something that might hurt somebody's skin. I'm just going to recommend that you fan it. And I'm fanning this with a little card. Actually my stealth belt card, okay? So I'm fanning it. I can see that it's drying and it's creating that opaque kind of coloring crust. All right, I'm going to actually put on a second layer of the powder. And again, I am going to spread it around. Now you see I've gotten some of it on the stoma, but you know what? Big deal. It's not going to hurt the stoma at all. I'm going to take my little pad again. I can reuse it again the second time. And I'm going to dab, 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 dab. Okay? So I've got that second layer of the stoma powder moistened, and I'm going to fan, fan, fan again. Okay? Now I can build up 3 layers of this to create that temporary scab called the crust. And what it's going to do is it's going to allow the back of my wafer or my barrier to stick to it, okay? And then between the barrier being on and that crust up underneath it, it's going to provide the perfect environment for my skin to heal. And hopefully, when I remove my barrier the next time, my skin is going to be nice and non-irritated, okay? So that was the crusting procedure. And again, it's used on raw skin. This is not used as a prevention technique. You only use it whenever your skin is raw. Happy crusting.